Welcome to bonus stage.
Okay, oh my god, rip headphone users.
Welcome to the soundtrack to hell.
Welcome back to Billy Hatcher. Oh my god. This fucking game.
We've decided that this definitely must be your first day in hell.
Yeah.
You're like, you wake up like on the ground and like next to a pit of lava, and it's just like all you can hear is la 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 la.
The voice of Satan is telling me to save the elder.
Yes, seriously.
I like how the entire last playthrough it was, or the last session, it was the voice of God, and now it's turned into the voice of
Lucifer.
Satan. Oh my god!
Imagine how much more interesting this game would be if like it was made with like a Satanist bent.
Oh.
As in like it's Billy Hatcher, but he's like a Satanist, and he's like a little
he's summoning,
like this is a kid's game that was made by like the Church of Satan.
And he's like summoning these like demon spawn. Yeah, like the
all these eggs are like
demons.
Yeah. It's like a game meant to introduce kids to the Church of Satan.
the wonderful Church of Satan,
which is kid friendly. It's funny. I listened to a podcast about that was talking about the Church of Satan. I think it might have been stuff you should know.
Yeah,
and
you listen to a lot of this stuff.
Yeah, well, it's a whole suite of podcasts.
I know, it's
so
huge.
Many.
Well, it's just such an interesting thing. Like even the the My Favorite Murder one that I tried out, that you suggested.
I didn't suggest. I especially said to you that, hey, I found this podcast.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
Charts.
It just was not.
I don't know. I thought it was kind of bad.
Well, I think it wasn't for us. I think we like the factual end of things.
Right. But that one's more of a like.
The point I'm. Sorry, what?
No, I was just saying that one's more of a like a. It's incidental that of what they're talking about is incidental, and it's actually the interaction between the two of them that people are listening to.
But the point I was framing is just that like Feral Audio is like an entire like podcast suite, and so like it's just fascinating to me that you have basically these like TV networks essentially for podcasts.
Yeah,
and I was like, that's so freaking cool, dude.
It is.
I thought I needed ice for that game.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's like what I was saying was that. They were just talking about how the Church of Satan is actually, they don't necessarily actually worship Satan per se, because it was kind of really what they are is like an atheist organization.
Okay.
And what they do is like in situations where like the Christian church or like, oh my god, that egg just died. Oh god.
Yeah, it's okay. It was a sacrifice.
He's okay.
It was a sacrifice to the Dark Lord. It's fine.
All right. As long as it's that. But like, basically all they do is in situations where like the Christian church might be overstepping their bounds, like at a school or something where they like want to put up a statue. Or like they want to
Jesus.
Yeah, exactly. Stuff like that.
They're kind of like
they'll
the checks
immediately
and
come in
system.
and be like, all right, well, we also want our statue to be put up to that.
Interesting.
But it's just going to be like
they kind of like troll the Christian church,
basically,
which is funny.
It's kind of like a checks and balances, though, which is something we kind of need, right?
Yeah, I suppose so. I feel weird just because I'm like, oh, everybody's entitled to their beliefs, but it is in a setting where I feel like they are obviously the most widely accepted church, and so maybe nobody else gets equal representation, and not necessarily I'm just don't pay attention to what's happening on the screen. I in a really stupid way. I see it as a necessary evil, I guess.
Yeah, definitely.
But I'm conflicted just because it's like, oh, that's pretty rude. But I guess the point that they're framing is that that nobody else really gets representation. It's always,
exactly.
It's always that one church.
It's just the one, yeah.
They win the one ring, as it were.
Ring to rule them all.
Penguins.
One ring to find them.
Find who?
Did you see the movie?
Fuck Dick.
Clerks 2.
Son of a bitch. Yes, I did.
And off you go.
God damn it.
You remember when that guy shows up and he's like wearing the one ring on a necklace or whatever?
Yeah.
And he's talking to the other guy who has the one ring on a necklace, and then the one of the main characters is like making fun of the Lord of the Rings so much that he actually makes the guy throw up.
What?
You don't remember that?
I don't remember that. Okay, maybe I haven't
He
seen Clerks
literally
2.
vomits.
That's amazing.
Porch monkey. Do you remember that? The porch monkey thing?
Is that from Clerks 2?
Clerks 2, yeah.
I don't think I saw
Where he's
Clerks
like,
2.
oh, I see. He's
I
like, I'm
think
bringing
I've
it
only
back.
seen the first one. Oh, yeah. You know what I've seen? I've seen Clerks, and I've seen Jay and Silent Bob's Adventure.
Oh, Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
Strike Back, yeah. And then I've seen the show. I've seen the animated Clerks show.
Oh, okay. I've
That's
never seen
actually, I remember Clerks, the show, and I was like, oh, this is funny. And I had no idea it was a movie until much later.
that. Yeah.
And so I went back and I watched Clerks.
It's a well-known movie.
I'm actually educating myself tonight, and I'm watching Office Space for the first time.
No way. You never seen
I've
Office
never
Space?
seen Office Space, and Ashley was like, yeah, like Office Space. Like, she quoted it the other day, and I was like, I don't know what that's from. She's like, we're watching Office Space tonight.
Yep.
And it's nice because it's like, you know, not to shit on Ashley, but a lot of our tastes are different. But I know that I'm going to love Office Space.
Office Space is
And so
great.
it's like, it's nice to have a
so
movie that, like, we both enjoy. Whoa, that was weird. I, like, curved to the left.
Oh.
It's a
Did you?
steel cock.
Wow. Look at
It's a
that.
nice steel
Look at
cock.
that metal
The
cock.
egg is going to be like, pow. Yeah.
It's metal?
It just
me
protects
see
it, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Like, gives
Metal
it
would do
higher
that.
defense.
That's
Yeah,
true.
it sure would. Rich, dumbass.
Obviously.
You fucking idiot.
God.
Never seen this game before in your life, you big dummy.
How could you not have
You
seen the most
fucking
famous
idiot.
game ever made?
God,
Billy
Rich.
Hatcher.
The internet is probably screaming at you.
I
They're
know.
probably like,
I can
get rid of
just
Rich.
in the distance.
He's
hear,
an idiot.
Hear the
The pitchforks
The
being
screaming?
mounted.
yes, the torch is being lit.
Torches being lit, pitchforks.
And off we go.
And off we go to another angry mob.
Yep, good times, good times. Remember that angry mob in 2007, man? The big one.
Oops.
Remember that?
No.
That angry mob? No, you don't remember that?
Is this a bit, or is there actually an angry mob?
There was an angry mob in 2007. All right, man.
I mean, there
I'm not
probably
making this up.
was. There's angry mobs all over the place,
all
dude.
the time.
All
Yeah,
the
that's
time.
general.
General
in
rage.
general, yeah.
Well, there were a lot of protests recently, so I guess do those count as angry mobs?
those are definitely angry mobs. Holy shit,
Those are pissed off mobs.
Those are super
Yeah.
angry mobs, man.
Angry mobs.
And
You ever
Charlotte
think?
and everything. Yeah, those were definitely.
Charlottesville, you mean?
Sure, whatever.
You said Charlotte.
Yeah, good Charlotte.
Good Charlotte, yeah.
The band.
Yeah, it was. I had a thought. I was like, you ever think that like people just like do angry mobs?
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like there
absolutely.
are people that just like that's what they fuck.
Off you go.
That's like what their hobby is. And it's like, you ever think that, you know, people show up to these like mobs and they're like, oh hey Steve, I
Yeah,
haven't
right?
seen you since we burned down that last village.
Yeah, probably.
You know what I mean?
It's gotta be. Yeah. I mean,
I think we
shit.
just I guess
It's,
well, okay.
yeah, it's gotta be. That's absolutely has to
protests
be an occupation.
amending what I said earlier. I don't think protests are necessarily angry mobs, but they have
No.
some people treat them as such.
Right.
I think protests in and of themselves are
Necessary and important.
they're necessary, and it's an exercise of your freedom.
Absolutely.
But then you get the assholes that ruin everything
Right.
and give everybody a bad name.
Absolutely.
As with
100%.
everything, I
Right.
guess, you know.
Right.
YouTube is not inherently filled with idiots, but then you get the Jake Pauls of the world, and, you know, there you go.
Uh-huh. Pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I'm calling them out, man.
Oh,
We're going to
boy.
release
Here.
Bonus Stage Heroes
Bring
first
'em out. Bring
diss
'em out.
track.
Bring them out. Bring
We
them
should do a
out.
diss track.
Absolutely.
It's our 200 subscriber
Well,
special.
my
a
sister
diss track.
and one of her friends made like a big poster at like a Kinko's or something of like their album.
Oh my god.
It was like, I forget what they were called. There was like Wives Without Borders or something like that. But like on the poster it had like you know how they have review quotes?
Yeah.
Like, oh, this person and that person. It was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
that's my favorite album ever, Barack Obama. Stuff like that. It's really funny.
I love that. That's like the trailer for best friends, but with the parentheses around the R, so it's Fiends.
Best
The new Tommy Wiseau movie and Greg Sestero movie coming out.
Oh my god.
there's reviews at the end of it, and one of them is like the greatest movie I've ever seen, like a cinematic masterpiece, and it's Andrew WK. Who's like that, you know, Andrew WK.
Yeah, absolutely.
Party. I want to have a party. Dude, I feel
awesome.
like we're just blowing through this goddamn game. I said it last time, but
I feel like
there's got to come to a point where it's like...
Well, it's like a kid's game, isn't it, though?
I suppose.
So it can't be like
but
that
like
hard.
there's got to come to a point where it's like you need the rest of these chicken emblems. I don't know.
Of course.
That
I hate when
gallery.
I don't have
These are
enough
all
chicken
the-
emblems.
These are all the eggs.
Running out of chicken
Yo,
emblems.
completionist, beware. You got to find all the...
Did the completionist do
eggs.
this game?
No. He has
He
taste.
He should. He should do it.
He what did he just do? Oh, he did the Mario and Rabbids one. That was
Mario
the new one.
Rabbits?
Mario and Rabbids.
Oh.
Rabbids, like those little demon spawn bunnies from the Rayman game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they did a crossover.
Huh.
Yeah, it
How
was
was
the
that?
crossover that nobody knew
They
nobody
wanted?
wanted, but it's actually really good apparently.
Huh.
Yeah, it
Interesting.
looks awesome. Everybody I've seen that and heard that has played it,
really
they
enjoyed
love
it?
it. Yeah,
Huh.
they think it's awesome.
So it's the one that you didn't know you needed or wanted.
Yep. Well, that was pretty much what it
turned out
was
that you
when
needed and
it got
wanted
announced at E3. Everybody was like,
What?
"I didn't want this, but
Like,
now
what?
I do." Like I
have you
didn't know
done?
I wanted this.
What have you done?
Yeah.
Oh,
I feel
man.
like this isn't gonna have anything in it. I don't think the white ones usually do. Shit.
Womp womp.
Oh, okay. There's one.
Hey, there's one right
Hello.
there. Look at
This
that.
has the Flutterby in
It's a
it.
little pinky.
It's a little pinky. Hello, little
Hello,
chicken.
little
Excuse
pinky.
me, dude. I'm beating him with his own unborn brother.
No, I've been investigating. So all the live stuff that goes on YouTube.
You've been investigating?
Yeah, well, because like there's lots of shows that like Rick and Morty and South
Yes.
Park and stuff that there's just
They
like,
have these live
playing
streams, which
all
are
the time.
totally illegal.
Yeah, right. I thought
And so, ow.
so. Ooh.
And so, yeah, I have not watched any because they
I didn't
are
watch them. Of course not.
illegal.
I immediately reported them to my local authorities.
Yeah. You fucking
then-
narc.
And then I moved on with my general law abiding and Bible study. And that is all.
General law abiding in Bible study. I like to think that it's one class.
Yeah.
Where it's like
it is.
Bible study, but also how to uphold
How
the
to
law.
uphold the law in all situations.
Yeah, dude.
Wow.
You know, we're just
Yeah,
studying,
we're just law-abiding
studying the
citizens,
Bible.
That's
Now, do I have to? The question is, do I have to turn these off, or do I have to use fire on them?
That's the noise they make when they die, right?
Yes. Yes. Absolutely.
That's exactly what they sound like.
Absolutely. You're very astute. Oh,
Ooh, it's a
Tauros, the bull
Can you
Pokemon.
ride him?
He's floating on nothing. The hot-headed fighter. Let's see what happens.
Can he hothead?
Let's see what happens. No. There- oh, I had to get him.
Get a dance.
All right. And I gotta dance with him first before I
yeah,
use him, and
as
then
always.
what does he do? Oh,
Oh damn!
Oh, shit.
And off you go. He just
All
goes-
right,
He
so
goes flying off the
he
edge.
can't. Yeah, you never see him again. All right, I'll have
And
to
he's dead.
figure out what to do next time.
And he's
And
dead.
he's dead. We never saw him
He is
again.
dead.
All right, we will catch
He's
you guys
not
later.
going home to his family.
Oh no.